Hello everyone, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Panzer Corps II, an upcoming turn-based strategy and war game by Matrix and Slytherin Games. This is part number 5 of our look at the North African campaign in this game, which includes 5 campaigns. The game is coming out on March 19th, I think it is, so we're closing in on release, but we're still a couple of weeks away. And this was the 5th part taken from a live stream that I did with access to sort of a preview build of the game that isn't totally finished yet. We have just won the Battle of Battle Axe, which is the second battle in the North African campaign. We're moving on to the third battle in the North African campaign, and that's where we find ourselves as we're picking this up from the live stream. So I'll go ahead and turn it over to my live stream myself and catch you guys at the end. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave your thoughts down below. And if you are wondering why we've been focusing so heavily on this game, a couple of reasons. One, the developer gave us some early access to it, so I wanted to share it because it's only available to me for a limited period of time. And two, I have some family staying with us at the moment, so I haven't been able to really record in the same way that I usually do. So I haven't been able to record other games or gameplay from other games. That will change probably tonight. So I will, I'm thinking we will move on to something else tomorrow just to kind of mix things up a little bit before eventually returning to Panzer Corps. But it's possible we'll have one more day of Panzer Corps before we start looking at other games. With that being said, guys, I'll go ahead and turn it over to the live stream audio, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get going here with Operation Crusader, 18 November 1941. If these British are anything, it's stubborn. Time after time, you've sent their forces reeling, and time and again, they're returning with a new offensive. With Tobruk behind your lines continuing to disrupt our efforts to supply the troops, you will be especially hard-pressed to fight off this latest assault. A British surprise attack has already advanced deep into our lines across this front. You will need to marshal your forces, find and engage the British forces as you encounter them, and take back control of the desert. Primary objective, defend your victory hexes, then recapture all remaining victory hexes. But now is where it gets tricky. Oh, okay. The forces arrayed against you The force arrayed against you is vast, and your objectives are scattered across the desert. Additionally, Rommel has rightly pointed out that should the enemy successfully link up with Tobruk, we would find ourselves in a most dangerous encirclement. So disrupt the enemy offensive as best you can before Rommel gives the order for a withdrawal. Huh? Remember, we must preserve the Africa Corps. Good luck. So I'm going to have to retreat? I've got a scavenger. I don't know what that quite means. So capture victory hexes. I'm assuming we're going to have to retreat then? So we probably have to take these 2 bases and then pull out. Okay. Alright, well, we need to reinforce our troops first. I don't think I can afford to reinforce guys with veteran reinforcements, so we're going to have to go with the rookies. Keep bringing in the fresh meat. We're going to turn it into the Russian front. Which is really going to kill my experience. But it is necessary. I think the one exception might be is my fighters. The British had so many aircraft in the last battle. I really need elite replacements there. But you can see there, even doing that, spent almost all of my money. I don't even have any money left over, really, for upgrading my troops. I've got some Italian stuff. I mean, I guess we could. I don't know if I need bridging engineers. The Panzer IIIJ is now available. We also have captured Matildas and Vickers. I have no desire to use Vickers. How do I not have any 88s? Really? None? Anything that gets carried by a wagon, I'm 100% a fan of. You know what? Honestly, I think I need another fighter unit here. Let's make it massively over strength. Just because they had so much strength in the air last turn. Can I overstrength this guy? How much it'll cost? I don't have that much. I've got enough to do that. Got enough to do that. Okay. So upgrade one of our air units, which is already made of veterans, to overstrength level 4, and then purchase a brand new one overstrength level 5. So hopefully that allows us to just completely take control of the skies. Sounds like a fire department's arriving next door. Meanwhile, I think I can't deploy forces over here on the right flank, so I think what we'll do is we'll deploy our armor fist here. If we're really going to counterattack the enemy and retake these objectives, then I want my armored units swinging directly across the desert. We'll leave the anti-tank guns in defense. We'll leave these infantry units in defense. We'll have one artillery unit here. Here. Our mobile artillery will go with the armor. And our anti-aircraft will go over here. Then we'll have 2 armored units up front here to try and race to the east to support these bases at Barda. So I've never played this battle before. I'm not sure what to expect, but my main thrust is going to come out of Bara Gulbi to the east to Gabr Selil, and then Sidi Omar. Oh man, those are loud. I don't know if you guys can hear the sirens or not. All right, that'll end the deployment phase. Yes, I know. I don't have money for more troops, but thanks for letting me know. And since the British are on the offensive, they get to go first as well. That was a pretty effective defense by that Italian infantry unit there. Another one there, 7-7. Heavy British infantry attacking along the coast. Fighters swinging behind us. Whoa, that's a strong armored offensive here. They're going against our artillery. Smart. Should have put the anti-armor here on the right and the artillery in the city. It's interesting that it just seems like the AI moves the first unit in front of it rather than like actually trying to, you know, move the artillery first. Take advantage of that, and then, you know, move the other units. 1-7. God, I love OP units. Wow, 1-8. Hell yeah. Alright, those guys will strafe here. We'll use this fighter unit over here. Alright, so we got the British Hurricanes there. And then we'll strafe the enemy artillery with our fighters. Okay, so that Italian armor here will destroy that enemy recon unit and overrun it. Then they can pursue out that way. My own armor can swing down here and take out this armored car on our flank. Force it to surrender. Move our recon truck up here behind the enemy. Hit their artillery. Drive them back. Then our armor can swing up and around the enemy infantry here, knocking out that enemy artillery piece, overrunning it, and continuing the attack against the enemy infantry. Swing the armor up and around. Really should have hit with the artillery first. Can we force these guys to surrender? It'd be great if we could. Nope. What if we pursue and attack them with anti-aircraft guns? Or actually, those are anti-tank guns. No. Alright, swing this guy here. Move the artillery back. Okay, so we drove that Vickers unit back. Move our infantry over here. Bars. Can we get to them? We can. 1 to 4, I'll take that. Gonna move this armor in here to try and hit the enemy in the flank as they come up on these cities. Go ahead and reinforce our troops that took those casualties there. Hopefully they can hang out a little bit longer. Okay, so we're going to advance out of Gambit. Looks like there's a Chevy with an anti-aircraft gun over there. I don't want to attack the enemy there. Okay. Alright, so move forward to turn number 2. More enemy aircraft coming in here. Attack air going after our armor there in the desert. Bunch more enemy armor coming here at the Khalifa Pass. This is what we retook last turn after the last battle. City Aziz was taken by the Aussies. More British air coming in and armor. Man, they're doing a number on us there out in front of City Omar. That recon car is going to die, potentially. Jeeps with guns versus Jeeps with guns. Oh my god! There's so many of them! Nice. We did quite a bit of damage on that Crusader there. Nearly destroyed it, and I wonder if I can swing my Stuka up here to finish it off. Yep, got him! Alright, enemy Spitfire that way. Spitfire! Let's fly these guys up here. Spitfire's 3 to 5. Not quite the odds I had hoped. But it actually turned out 4 to 6 when we shot it down. So another enemy air unit gone. Alright. These 110s are pretty damn good against light enemy armor. Even those 109s aren't bad. Okay. Alright, they're encircled. Oh, do we force them to surrender? We did! That was nearly a full enemy unit. It was nearly at full strength. Hell yeah! Alright. So, let's move these guys here. Encircle those. Troops. Drive them back. Destroy them. We overran them, so we get to attack again. Go ahead and attack against these infantry. Apparently drove myself into an encirclement. Because I'm smart. Alright, reinforce that artillery. Bring this arty up. Jeeps versus tanks. Jeeps win! Alright. I think things are in the southern part of the battlefield are actually going reasonably well. It's a challenge. I mean, there's a very large British unit. Or formation. Okay, we'll bombard these guys. Shoot flak at these guys. Alright, so we're kind of advancing down on their flank up there. The real challenge is over here on the extreme flank. Like, this whole right flank out by Barda is in serious trouble. So we pulled one back, we reinforced another. Okay. I can't reinforce those guys. I don't want to attack, so we'll have to stay on the defensive there. Those are the only two units we have left. So I think we'll go ahead and end this turn. We'll see what the AI does to us next turn. God, their tactical air force is so... Was the British TAC air in the desert this effective? Come on, Italian troops, have your own little Halifa pass. No, I was going to say turn it into another Tobruk, but nope. That didn't happen. We lost that base. Lost those 2 units, damn Canadians. I guess, I mean, the desert is an ideal setup for tactical air, right? Like, wide open spaces. That armor's dead. They're going to surrender. Well, they didn't surrender yet. Interesting. Rather than going for the wide open airfield, the Stuarts go for artillery. Probably, I would have done the same, I think. Are these actually 88s up here? They are 88s. Okay. I did have 88s and didn't even realize it. Alright. What are we going to do here? Let's fly up, hit these guys with our Crusaders. Okay, and actually now we can hit them with our 110s there and knock them out. Okay, so we encircled that Stuart. I can't get my Air Force far enough east yet. I think I need to take Garb Saul, or however you pronounce that. Alright, anti-tank on a truck. Encircle him. Do we get them to surrender? Yes! God, I love when you, like, take a unit out you did not think you were going to get, and you just, oh yeah, you're going to surrender now, aren't you? Yep. Okay. Nice. Forced another enemy unit to surrender. Okay. Let's strafe this tank. Go ahead and attack it. We'll drive it back. Fly up here and strafe it again. Chase it to attack again, encircle, maybe destroy? Not quite. So I'll go ahead and strafe it again. Can our infantry finish him off? No? Damn. Not quite. We almost got him. So we've got this Crusader up here down to 1 health. We've got a surrounded Stuart. We're advancing on Garbersail. I think we'll take that base. Matter of fact, I'm pretty confident we will. Our recon can sweep way out here and see there's nothing out this direction. The problem is along the coast. That's where we're getting just rolled. Alright, this armor reinforced up there. Actually, we have a fair bit of prestige that we're getting between turns. We've got 476. So I think with that prestige, we're going to go ahead and get a Panzer IIIJ. We can probably overstrength it too to 15 to make this guy just wicked strong. We'll go ahead and place him at this base here. Hopefully, I mean, it's a little bit of a bad position to be putting him in, but the hope is maybe we can make a stand at Barda and delay these guys with a really good unit. That might have been dumb, but it does bring us to our unit cap, too. So I think that runs through the rest of the turn. We should reinforce these guys. I should have done that before I bought the unit. I didn't realize they could reinforce. We'll go ahead and end turn number 3, move forward to turn number 4, and see what the British do here. So no surprise they bring their attack air in on these Panzer IIIJs. They do take out some of it, although only 2. It's not the end of the world. Their infantry comes forward here and hits that pillbox. Doesn't quite finish it off. Air attacks that armor in the middle there. I think I forgot about them. And then they pretty much finish them off there. They overrun that pillbox there, take the airfield on the right flank. Our armor gives a pretty good account of itself there. The new Panzer IIIJs put some heavy casualties in on the enemy. Air attack on our artillery nearly destroys it in this airfield. And they nearly wipe out that Stuka. If another fighter comes forward, they will wipe out that Stuka. Meanwhile, their cut-off Stuarts are not doing much at all. They're encircling our 88s, really focusing in on them, nearly wiping them out. Infantry's attacking out of Garbersail. Salil. Okay, so that was not the end of the world. Actually drove back their armor there. So we'll retake that airfield. Reinforce these infantry here and continue to try and make a stand at Barder. This artillery up here is going to reinforce. This anti-tank gun can't reinforce. Alright, so we'll hit the Stuarts here.
east over there, wipe it out. Overran, but we don't have anyone else we can advance on to attack. Pull this armor back. Hopefully they don't find it with their air. Is an enemy Spitfire over there? Can we knock it out with our air? Be great to do so. We should be able to. Alright, another enemy air unit gone. Alright, we'll hit there, then we overrun them, then we'll go there. The Italian armor there will finish them off. Then swing in here and take this British airbase. Didn't quite do that there. Let's go ahead and move forward and attack these guys. Hitting them heavily with artillery. Swinging behind them. I think that counts. Yep, counts as an encirclement. Nice. Forced them to surrender. Spend some time and money reinforcing some units. We'll move in here and take this airbase near Sidi Omar. That recon unit probably just overextended itself and is going to get itself destroyed, but maybe it'll divert the mass of British troops here on the right flank. Again, we get a lot of points this battle for replacements. Okay. I don't even know what to fly these guys over and hit. I don't want to get shot up by that hurricane. There's a lot of anti-aircraft over there. I guess we'll just fly the 110s here to hit out or knock these Lysanders about a little bit. Well, I'd have to rebase my air units to the coast. I only have this one airfield and I have very tenuous control over it, so I'm a little bit hesitant to do that. I probably will rebase that direction next turn. Yeah, we'll probably rebase next turn. I should pull these guys back a little bit. Do I even have anything? I'm hitting next unit, but nothing's happening, so I'm guessing I don't even have anything. Alright. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump in and wrap this one up. We're about halfway through the battle of Operation Crusader. We've got about 30 minutes left in that battle, and this seems like as good of a stopping point as any. I did actually have to jump in at this point in the live stream and cut things short, or at least took a little bit of a break, so it seems like a natural stopping point. Things are going, I would say it's challenging, but there's also opportunity here. The right flank, things are going very poorly as the Allies drive up the coastal road. On the left flank, where we have our sort of the bulk of our armored fist, we're doing better. but we also have dealt with some casualties and some losses all throughout. So it remains to be seen if we'll be able to pull a victory off here, but we'll find that out in our next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me your thoughts down below. And I would imagine tomorrow we'll probably move on to something different for a couple of days, maybe some war in the Pacific. I do have the turn from XTRG, or returning to Strategic Command. I'm not sure which. But my recording availability should open up tonight. So I'll try to kind of bring something else. Possible we return to Panzer Corps tomorrow. But with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me your thoughts down below. And until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you once again for watching. And until next time, I'm out.